and I just want a bit of time off from it. So I'm not saying I'm never going to do it again.
Did you hear what you just said? Hello and welcome to the Ride Companion, where today we have 10-time Rampage competitor Brendan Fairclough joining us. Here we go. Round of applause for Brendan.
Might actually be more, because we just figured that ChatGPT thought it was 9, but then I actually snapped my ACL on one and snapped both my thumbs off on another.
Oh yeah.
So it might actually be 11.
Mate, that's mad, isn't it?
Quite gnarly to not know how many you've done. I mean, it's quite,
it's
quite impressive feat.
Goes a bit vague after a while. But yeah, the first time I did it, I snapped my ACL, and then a couple of years in, both thumbs snapped off. So we did most of it, just apart from the actual final. So ChatGPT might not have picked up on that. But yeah, anyway. That's enough, isn't it?
Hey, welcome over.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Like the new spot.
Yeah,
nice.
what we thought we'd do, because it's coming in hot. Well, we thought we'd get you on. Obviously, you've got more insight than anyone.
Money.
Rampage insight, because we thought this could be a pre-Rampage episode.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
A because we need to do it.
Yeah, it's coming, isn't it? Well, it is coming up. I can't remember the date. Is it 16th? Well, it's 2 days now, isn't it? So 16th.
Thursday 16th is the ladies' finals.
Yeah.
Friday is the men's practice, final day practice.
Yeah.
And Saturday,
so that'll be
the men's finals. Yeah.
18th.
Yeah.
18th.
Yeah.
18th.
So yeah,
comes around quick, eh? Quick,
doesn't
it?
Do you know what I've
crazy.
I'm going to talk about me first, but like I always think normally coming up to this event, I'm genuinely really, in the last sort of like 4 times we've done it, I've been trying to make my hands.
Yeah, you've been doing digging training, haven't you?
Yeah.
Come here
And I haven't done it. I haven't done it now.
You took the landing of your step up last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just every day, as much as I could every day, just to try and make my hands.
Yes, but it's like, it's quite nice not doing it. It's just like, there's not like underlying stress and underlying like because you go through day-to-day life just like relaxed and cool, and you just get on with it, and then when you're doing Rampage, like you suddenly get like a little 5 minutes where you're just like, oh no, and that lasts, the closer you get up to the event, that 5 minutes lasts for 10 minutes, and then before the event you're like sort of panicking for half a day before, and then you fly out there. But I always find when we flew out there and we started cracking on, just you forget about that, and then it's just like, and then when you get there, then it just builds up to when you got to start testing stuff. So it's all. But anyway,
it's a good.
Has it got easier though? Would that get like?
Definitely not.
No. Okay, there you go. Like first few years, not more nervous than the last few.
No, because at the beginning, first years, you're quite naive and ignorant to what are you up against.
So if anything, it's got harder.
I think so.
I think it's got harder.
Yeah, for me, it got harder.
Yeah,
because they put more on the line, and we cared about it more. At the beginning, it was just like we were just going as a token gesture. The racer just going there as like the token racer going to do a fast run down the hill and do a few jumps. And then we got into it a bit too much. and then we started building bigger stuff, and then became more of a thing. And then we obviously got 4th way back in whenever it was.
We're on the hype train from there.
Yeah, we got 4th in 19. We got 4th in that. We built the canyon a big canyon in 18. Did rubbish. The next year we came back and flipped it and got 4th, and then from then in 2019, then we had a couple of years off.
Yeah.
Then 23, 24 were just such mega years. Last year being definitely my favourite year.
Really?
Was it?
I think so. That actually, those 2 years, like the year before when we did the ginormous canyon, that was a wicked time of my life. And then last year, that last line we did last year, 24, I think was like the coolest line, and I rode the best, and we had the best time. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
I've got very fond memories of canyon flip number.
8, that's 19.
Yeah.
That's
I've got
19.
really fond memories of that, because that was like, that felt like, by that point you'd sort of establish yourself as like someone who's actually serious at Rampage. And then it felt like we were in the running for like a good result. And then you did get a good result.
Yeah.
And the flip was completely unknown.
Anyway, it's not about me.
Dude.
No.
It's not about me.
It's a bit.
Well, you're in I mean, very much so, yeah. It's going to be a tough
It's not about me.
I mean, if it goes back to just Davey and I, we're probably going to start talking about, I don't know, like what you have your refrigerator set to. And
yeah.
You got rising damp in the house. And
apparently that switch in the refrigerator, you know, that's got the numbers on,
That's not temperature.
Not temperature. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's not temperature. That is how often the cooling system runs. So apparently you should adjust it for... This has taken a turn, hasn't it? Apparently you should adjust it for different seasons, because when it's warmer, you want it doing more rotations of the...
No, but if it's warmer, why... It's not going to get warmer in the fridge. So it's not seasonal in the fridge.
I'm just repeating TikTok stuff.
Don't shoot the messenger.
I'm just repeating what I saw.
Well, maybe we should go back to me. Right then.
What's the
100%.
dial? Just before we crack on with some... I've got a big question to ask you. What's the dial on toaster refer to?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, that's not time, is it not?
Burn
What
rate.
is it?
Well, a time.
Toastiness? Time? What is it?
Time. Mine's like up... I put mine on a 2.
To what? Just
Out of 4.
units of time?
Or 2 minutes.
Is it 2 minutes? Or is it 2 toastiness?
No.
I don't think it is time.
Do you... Oh, so in which case, what is it?
I don't know.
No, but it's so easy. I'm going to time it when I get back. It's definitely time.
It's toastiness.
2 toasties, 3 toasties.
Hey, who knows? Comments below. Engagement. Nice. Next question.
Dear.
Right, before we go, so we've got you in. We want to go through everything about this year's Rampage. Everything we know from the press releases, all the research, whatever.
Yeah. Worth noting, as of recording this, it is September the 18th. So there's not much out.
Yeah.
No, but there doesn't tend to be, because we have to do quite a bit of research when we've
fair.
gone before. So nothing really, we're not going to learn much more other than
What do you mean?
speculation.
What do you mean much
injuries.
out? What do you mean much out? Like they haven't told you much.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
I
not
actually
much
know where both locations are.
Okay. But let's not. We're not going to talk about that yet. Or we don't want to talk about Rampage just yet. We're going to go through all of this, but first, we want to know what you've been up to and what's coming out tomorrow.
Oh,
Nice, Ollie. Well done. That's really good.
What's coming out tomorrow is a line that I've built.
Okay.
That I got extremely overexcited with, as you do, and let me just tell you, over budget with. And it was, I just like to every now and again sort of test myself and just do little projects and weird stuff, and I just wanted to get a cool Instagram clip that let's call it a viral Instagram clip. I just wanted to sort of try to do it as like a little test. And like wooden features these days is really like quite buzz, and obviously with Bragi's thing coming out, which I thought was super cool.
Yeah.
And you've previously done. This is sort of like a merging of things you've previously done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And just getting a bit wacky out there, really. And then last year, actually September last year, I built a treehouse in the garden.
Yep.
And just jumped out of it into a landing, which was prompted by me, Elliot. There's a
Lepotre.
Yes.
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
It's the least sounding
Basically,
French word I've ever heard.
I copied I saw what he did. I was like, that's so sick. I want to do that. So I called him up and said, do you mind if I copy what you're doing? So he was like, yeah, no worries, dude. He gave me some sizes and measurements. But I just copied it and did it in the garden.
Right.
And it went really well on social, and it was quite a fun project, scary project, way scarier than I thought, but did really well. So I was just like, let's do treehouse project ×2, like 2 times, not bigger but cooler.
Okay.
It's actually ended up being treehouse project times about probably 5.
The old. Can we go back to the old treehouse project?
Yeah.
Right. That's really, really horrific.
Yeah.
And what I like about that, you've got 2 daughters.
Yeah.
That treehouse project lives in the garden, right? Every time I go over there, I look at that thing. I'm like, oh my, you tried to get me to do it, and it's honestly, it's so horrible. It's so high up that tree. Imagine being when your daughters are older, right? 19, maybe 20, actually, probably into their 20s, 25 probably.
Still
for
be
their
there
first
as well.
boyfriend. That thing's gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Dad's treehouse.
Yeah, but I'll tell you quickly, butting in, why I've kept it there.
Yeah.
It's just to like show the dad some school.
Yeah, nice. Oh, it's so they know.
I think they probably already think I'm a bit of a loser because the girls go to a nice school. They're all like got proper jobs, and they're like, what? And it's what do you do? It's like,
so you have that as a prop.
When someone. You'd say mountain biking and they do a left-hand throttle movement, which is already annoying, and then go, do you do all the BMXing stuff?
Yeah.
And it's a left-hand. I'm just like, no, maybe a forward throttle. That'd be even more annoying.
You do all the BMXing
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So and then we have the girls have like people over or whatever, and I just like to sit and be like, there you are, mate. You do that then.
Well, it's a good one because it's very difficult to imagine yourself doing it.
Yeah.
It is also such a power play as well. Like, I'm trying to think, whenever I've mentioned to people, they ask what you do. You're like, oh, yeah, I do like mountain bike podcasts and stuff. They're like, oh, like the blokes in the desert.
Yeah.
You can actually say.
Yeah, because the two...
That's me.
Sitting next to someone on a plane, when they do the old BMX biking, it's like they've seen... guys jumping off cliffs in Utah, and often they've seen like Mexico street races or urban street races. They're like the sort of like and they know Danny McCaskill is.
Yeah,
so it's like
so you could be like, I know Danny, Mexico, we do all that.
I've won that. I've won the first one.
What, the Red Bulls? They call Red Bull Rampage. They call it what? You do the Red Bulls? We do all that.
Yeah. So that's what's nice is I can be like, I've done the Mexico races. I've done the Rampages,
and check out my treehouse.
Yeah, and I do know Danny McCaskill really well, actually. Yeah, I've got his number on my phone.
Is there an event that you? It's funny because like all these things that you have actually done, won, whatever. Is there anything that you've not done that you've looked back on? And go, I wish I'd done that.
What I'm quite I don't like the word proud, and proud is not the right word. What haven't blow my own trumpet about too much is in 2019 I got sixth at a World Cup that year. Pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
Went on to get fifth at Rebel Hardline.
So that was Leger.
Yeah. Sixth at World Cup.
Leger,
yeah. Fifth at Rebel Hardline and then fourth at Rampage in the same year.
Wow.
That's pretty rare.
So yeah, I was quite stoked for that one. But
Best year?
Best it was a good year.
You
It was a
reckon?
great year, yeah. Really good year. Really
19.
good year. It's fun. It was that's probably when after that is when the World Cups really sort of took a turn. But that was a great year.
Wow.
But let's get back onto the Treehouse project.
Yeah.
Because
Treehouse project, sorry, yeah.
got this idea of what I wanted to do. So that Treehouse project in the garden went really well on social. It's really like you're up there and you're so high and it's just like horrible and it's cool and it's like...
So how high are you? What are we talking?
Well, that's hard to tell because that platform, the bank sort of goes away like that. So the platform is about 8 meters high and then the landing's like down the hill a bit.
What, in your garden or?
In the garden, yeah.
Mm.
So do you mean that one looks even worse
Well,
than...
I think because like the hill goes away, but the new one looks pretty awful as well.
Yeah,
goes
I'd
down.
say, yeah.
So anyway, but what I wanted to do is I had this idea of having the Treehouse project ×2, but I wanted to Robbie Maddison it, where I keep saying Arc de Triomphe, but was it the Arc de Triomphe he jumped up onto?
Up and down.
Was it in Vegas?
It was,
could have
yeah.
been Arc de
It was a remake of it though.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
So it was in Vegas. It was the Arc de Triomphe in Vegas, wasn't
There
it?
you go.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yes.
Yeah. So copying, I'm quite a copycat. Copied Elliot with the Treehouse. Copied, but whatever.
Yeah.
I wanted to jump up onto this platform, which is 9 meters high. So doing the math, even with like a 3 meter lip, you've got to jump 5 meters out of the top of a lip.
Yeah.
So you have to go insanely fast. So then I built a a wooden boardwalk through the trees on the run up.
You're making these things sound nice. It's a horrific.
It doesn't.
The boardwalk is horrific.
Yeah.
So you've built a boardwalk
Through a coppice, so it's all stumps, all like spiky stumps.
Yeah.
How high is that then?
No, that's not high. That's just above the ground. That's
Right.
like 2 foot off the ground, just to get over all the stumps and stuff.
Right.
And then I was going up, and I was like, I'm just going to build a gap in the boardwalk. So I built a gap, and then I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have a jump over one of the trees up the top. So basically, and then I went up further, and I was like, oh, I could just jump off the side of my Land Rover into a landing, and then. But what I've missed out is on top of the original idea. Is when you jump out of the treehouse, you go down into a landing, is what my first one was. But I wanted to dig a massive pit, so you jump off the 9-meter treehouse and disappear under the ground. So you like completely disappear, and then bounce out the other side into another lip, into a landing. So that's what I did. I built a massive great pit, 3.5 meters deep.
Right, yeah.
And then like covered
That'd
it
have
up.
been good rampage training.
Covered
probably,
it
wouldn't
up with, oh, not by hand, with a massive digger. Covered it up with trees and put like brush over the top, and then so it looks like you go into a tunnel.
Whoa.
So you jump off a 9-meter, which is actually way higher, because as the ground goes down, then so you probably jump 11 meters out of a tree.
Do you know what
Yeah.
you've done? You rarely get the feeling stood on top of stuff around here that you get at Rampage, where you look down at Rampage this, Rampage that, but you don't.
No.
You can't. Which is always amazing that you've always done so well. The only way you can do it is to do what you've done.
Yeah.
I feel like is to build a platform in the trees, 35 feet up in the trees.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Wow.
Jumping into a pit in the ground. That's the only way you can get like the terrain almost,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And we're doing it on he's built it all on a slope. Do you know what? Your description of what it is, I think we've got to have this coming out tomorrow for people to watch. Where's it coming out?
Well, basically, I need to actually big up DeWalt for helping me, because I was just like, this is a project, like, oh shit, what do I do? This would be a cool one for DeWalt. So the guys at DeWalt really helped me. They gave me money for wood and to build everything. Basically, I just wanted to do like a couple of Instagram clips. So my like deliverables are a PO for myself, are a POV, just like which I filmed on the new GoPro Max camera, which
was out yesterday, right?
Out yet? No, it's out last Tuesday, so 2 days ago.
Right.
Full 8K, because the thing with the old Max was that it was 4K. No, it was 5.3K. But when you pulled it off, so it was just the front view, it was only 1080. You can only upload it in 1080.
Right.
Now with this real 8K, you can do 4K. This looks absolutely perfect. The stitch line's gone.
Okay.
Replaceable lenses. Blah blah blah. It's not a GoPro advert, but yeah. So that's that. So I filmed it with this.
So it's part of that launch as well.
No, but I just filmed it on it so we can use it.
I've had an idea for a segment. It's called Davey sees Brendan's line for the first time on the iPhone, and then we record
Have you not seen? Have you? No, you haven't seen it. Yeah.
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Right, I see it.
It's time after the break for Davey's first time seeing the line on iPhone.
Welcome to the Bike Star.
Hi there. I'm looking for a little R&R for my bike. Do you have any different things you can suggest, maybe? My name's Ollie Wilkins.
Yes, Ollie. Let me take you through our treatments. We believe we can offer something for every rider and their bike. First, we have the Perenni massage.
Oh, that sounds really nice, yeah.
Or we have the sound bath.
Sound bath?
If you really want to treat it, we have an incredible hot yoga session available.
I suppose the heat's quite nice. It probably does. Yeah, okay.
However, we do have the custom wrap.
The custom wrap?
Our custom wrap is a custom-fitted PPF wrap designed exclusively for your bike. It provides a rejuvenating and revitalizing finish. It really doesn't get much better than that.
No way. I mean, obviously I'm going to go for that then. Yeah, please.
Great choice. I'll book that right in. While you wait, you can take advantage of our mindfully prepared bike owner relaxation space, complete with carefully selected multimedia entertainment and the refreshing scent of eucalyptus aromatherapy.
This place is the best.
Would you like a glass of cucumber-infused glacial water?
Yes, I would.
I'm in sunny Shrewsbury in the UK, the birthplace of Charles.
Hey up.
Darwin, the man who gave us the
Water's pretty good, isn't it?
connection. That means that the strongest of the
What a lease of life. I can't even believe it's you.
Tell you what, mate, we always say it, but that genuinely, what an ad.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable effort. Well done. You did really good in that one.
I feel refreshed and rejuvenated.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, how about you want to pass that feeling onto your bike? All you got to do, head to invisiframe.co.uk, enter the code REFRESH and RIDE. What is it, Ollie?
Is that refresh and ride?
All in capitals, and that'll get you a whopper of 15% off kits, decals, anything on the site. Refresh and Ride, 15% off. Thank you, Invisiframe. Back to the episode.
We're in.
We're in.
And welcome back after that wonderful ad break. And we are about to start the new segment. I'm trying to remember what I called it. Davey watches Bren's line for the first time.
Quite catchy.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I could have
do it more.
shortened it, yeah. All right, here we go. Right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Is the
Oh
brightness
my.
up on your
So
camera?
that's on top of his defender. Quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah, quite a lot, isn't it?
Dented the top of that roof.
Did you? Yeah.
That is huge and blind.
Oh,
Massive
long jump. Oh my. Oh my! It's like being at Alton Towers and a flip. Wow.
Yeah, so that was what I was saying. Like jumping off into a pit. I wanted it to have
Dude,
like
that's
a smoke,
literally
like in a roller
Alton
coaster
Towers.
down into the
What's it called? That's Oblivion.
down into the
Have
into
you
the
named
hole.
it? What's this whole project called? You got to
Dunno.
name it.
Mate, Oblivion ain't bad.
Nice, dude.
But it's all
Oblivion's
like
good.
it
Thank
all
you.
like obviously took so long, and I got well overexcited, completely over budget. Which it's not like the end of the world, because it's just like I had a pot of money to do it, and it just like spunked it right out the window. But Monster are helping out as well. It's managing it is hard, because I've had to build this massive tree house, so I had to like have tree climbs. I had to dig a massive hole. So big diggers and dumpers and getting rid of the dirt.
The hole wasn't below the water table, was it?
No, when and then obviously then time went by, couldn't do it. Then I had to go to France, and then I had to do the world champs.
Yeah.
Do world champs. And then I got back, and obviously winter came within those 2 weeks, didn't it? It feels like.
Right, yeah.
So I went back to my hole,
Yeah.
and it's literally up to the top of my welly.
Oh no.
So I had to get a sump pump. Then I've had to rent out like big gas flamethrowers to try to like heat. It was just a pain in the arse. It just got so. It's just worrying that I had to even do it, and it just went on and on and on. But eventually, we got a wicked crew together. Will Evans came to film it. Rue came to shoot it with pictures. Ollie was there, thankfully. My brother came. It was a good little crew, and we banged it out. And it's cool. But basically, all it's for is a POV clip, an FPV clip,
Right.
some basically 3 or 4 Instagram things and a big behind the scenes how we built it thing which will be on my YouTube now actually, with the final clip at the end. It was just an absolute effing rigmarole and stressful and just like, and Ollie, I was laughing the day before we went up to do it because it was like we had 2 days of good weather and I was just like, Ollie, can you please just help me? Like I'm like a bit desperate, and I had to brand up, like DeWalt brand some things. Obviously they've been a huge help. Like Monster brand a few things, and like I was just running around like getting friends to make this.
Oh, really?
That,
Dude, I got the phone call. I was in bed. Yeah. Right. So it's 10:30. I was in bed. Ollie, have you got? Basically, I need you to resize the DeWalt logo so it fits over 3 A3 pages. 3 A3 pages next to each other, DeWalt logo. Then, if you can just print that off, that'd be much appreciated. And I was like, what's that going to achieve? Well, I'm going to stick it on some card. I've got a bike box in the shed. Hopefully it's not wet. I've got a bike box in the shed. I'm going to stick it on the card. I'm going to cut out the DeWalt logo. Then I'm going to put it in place. And then I'm going to spray over the top of it. And then that's going to be the stencil. And then that means that we've done the deliverables for that. And I was like, yeah, I can help. But Bren, do you think Semenuk is doing arts and crafts with Red Bull logos before he... Like we were laughing, weren't we? Because I think it's just it always amazes me. The thing I'm like, obviously you're good at biking. We all know you're good at biking, whatever. I think the thing that you're really good at though is actually getting it done when you have to, because you have to admit that from that clip you can't tell. That looks really fun. That looks like really exhilarating, fun.
Yeah, loosely.
It looks like what you think it would be, pushing the boundaries of what you can do on a bike, which is what you're trying to do. But the reality of it is we're all like men now, and we're in the woods, and there's one bloke stood on top of his Defender denting the roof. He's probably going to have to get someone to pull that dent out. And you've got to get hyped. I think every time we've done Rampage, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and there's one bloke and he's got to do a backflip off a step down. And you've got to get hyped to like...
On that time as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I lack it. I'd be like... When there's that like... deadline, I feel I lack that motivation. I'm just like, oh, this is actually too crap. I can't make myself want to do it. I always find that very impressive, actually.
That just comes. I think that actually comes from racing for so many years. You have to perform on that exact time. Like on Sunday afternoon, your run is at 1:52.
That's so cool.
When you have to go fast. Which makes it almost more impressive for complete free riders who are like, oh, I don't want to be told what to do. Like, I want to do this. Why free riders? Because no one can tell me what to do and whatever. It's like, yeah, but you go to an event like Rampage, you're the 5th rider down.
Yeah.
You have to go
That's it.
at 11:17.
Yeah.
But
and
I've
then
got
you
a
have
bit
to
of
do
that.
your best run.
I've got a bit of that. I'm not saying I'm a free rider, but I've got a bit of that. I don't like it when it's like I have to do it because it makes feel more dangerous. Actually, it makes me feel like it's a bit silly.
Yeah.
Like if I make it when I want to do it.
But you are a dirt jumper.
Yeah.
And you hate racing.
Yeah. No, I love it, but I don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I find it stressful. Yeah.
What's the
no, it is.
motivation for you for this stuff now?
Sorry?
What's the motivation for pushing, like Ollie just said it, like pushing the limits?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Because I don't know how to answer that really, because I just feel like I wanted to do it just for myself, just to...
Is it really? Yeah.
Just
That's even more impressive, dude.
Well, for myself, I'm still like... I'm not going to lie in saying that I want to put it on Instagram and it do well. And when I say do well, I like get views and whatever. You're obviously doing it for that because that's I'm afraid what we're paid to do.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah.
And but ultimately, I just got it in my head, and I just wanted to do it, and then it just got crazily out of control. And then, obviously, thanks to DeWalt and Monster, it became a reality. And then that's the line. But
so there's other things as well. We'll do a bit more BTS before we move on to Rampage chat.
Please.
The DeWalt kicker onto the top of the Oblivion treehouse.
Yeah.
Okay. The DeWalt kicker up is
Oblivion treehouse.
How tall is it?
3 meters.
So it's a 3 meter kicker.
Yeah.
It's a very big kicker, and it's going up onto a 9 meter platform. It's very, very high.
What's the calculations in that? How did you figure that out?
Eyed it.
Lad science.
Eyed it. But we made the 3 meter kicker. Like normally with a jump that big, you'd have like quite a flat spot at the end. Like maybe like the last 500 mil.
Yeah.
Would be flat. So it'd have a constant radius and then flat at the top. For like doing tricks, or then like your bike's more settled at the top. But we made it a constant radius up because I just wanted to jump. I never jumped directly up onto anything ever.
Other than the rock.
Other than the rock, yeah.
Which had a constant radius,
yeah.
didn't it?
Other than the rock, yeah.
Okay.
So we just sort of did a bit of guessing, a bit of lad science, and actually then it just eyed it, and it looked good. It looked good, and then.
Good.
Right, so then it comes to sort of like a Wednesday afternoon. No one's really around. Ollie, can you come up to the treehouse? Yeah, all right, yeah. So it's just two blokes. Oh, we are actually blokes now,
Elderly
aren't we? Just, I don't want to. But yeah, so we're two blokes, and we're just we're in this woodland. It's private land. There's no one there. It's private land. We're just knocking about, having like quite a normal chat, probably. How the girls doing at school, whatever.
Yeah.
Just two blokes. And then one of the blokes puts a helmet on, heads up to top. He's parked his car at the top. And then the other bloke has to go in the treehouse and like wrap his leg around a ladder.
And a rope.
And then has to tie a rope on the other end in case his mate overshoots the treehouse. Like, it's just so... And it's just the two of us, which is actually... Thinking about it's stupid, but then that's how it's always been anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's not like...
That's YouTube and YouTube, I feel like.
Yeah, and it's not like... You can say, it's like you should have had the health and safety. You should have had
St. John's.
Don't even know. Yeah, you should have had some sort of kind of
you don't want them there.
ambulance there. But I don't know. It's how you've always done everything.
Then you remember you were on top. I was like, I'm gonna do it. I was up on top of the thing, and then it started raining.
Oh.
And the problem with wood.
Yeah. So it started raining. I was just envisaging jumping up on top and just breaking, flying off. Because if you went off the other side, you'd go a lot where you'd go. It'd be horrific.
And the timber's not rough cut on the top of the Oblivion treehouse, so it's all treated. So as soon as you just get a drop on it, it's like it's horrible.
So then we decided to.
It was another Wednesday, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, the same day.
Oh, was it?
The same day, we're like, this
was.
is crazy. Let's just go do some laps at Rogate.
Oh, yeah.
So we whipped down Rogate, did like 3 or 4 rounds, Ollie got a puncture.
Oh, yeah. And then you were like, should we go back up?
And then we were like, the sun's come out now, should we just get this done? Yeah, might as well, yeah. then I jumped up onto the top twice.
Right.
Just me and Ollie, so I knew it was possible.
How many full runs have you done in total now?
I've done 2 full runs.
Wow, yeah.
I did one where I jumped up on and I nearly jumped off the side of the top, and then
That's actually insanely close, by the
Yeah.
way. There's a 4x2 running along the side of the Oblivion treehouse. It's annoying me saying that every time.
It's good though.
And the tyres were actually on top. One of the rear wheel was
Yeah.
it was on top of the.
would have been just a death, really.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's not much nice down
No.
there. It looks like quite nice woodlands, but it's coppiced, so it's just
Yeah.
littered with stumps and
Yeah.
like those like
Yeah.
Not fun.
no.
So I knew I could get onto it, and then
And it's 35 foot high.
yeah, and then but like our science worked, I went full speed, fast as I can go, because hitting a ramp that big at full speed just feels like you're going to jump out, like it feels like you're going to Lemoine it over the whole thing. But you just have to like trust the process, trust your head, really think that you are jumping 4.5-5 meters out the top of a lip.
Yeah.
Which, if you think in normal money, when you're doing that, even at Darkfest, there's like some jumps you don't go 5 meters at the top of a lip.
Yeah.
Well, you do there, but you know what I mean. Like you have to go fast.
Yeah.
So I had to use all my powers not to put my brakes on before hitting the lip. And first time, do you remember? It just went.
Oh,
And
it's
it's
so
just like
nice.
green. Yeah.
And like you lose all forwards momentum,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I think is also a worry.
Yeah.
You don't know how much of your forward speed you're going to lose. You can eye it up and approximately
Yeah.
think, it looks like it, but you still don't really know until it happens, do you?
Yeah. So we did that twice, and then we went back to the day we did it, there was just so many things to do, and I spent like half a day the day before in the pit, like clearing it all out. It's up to my wellies in water, sump pump in there. Oh, it's just effing nightmare. Like, it's really, really boring and long, and I'm just so happy to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we've got a POV clip, an FPV clip, and then just like a bundle of cool pictures and moments, really, and then a long form how we built it YouTube video with the video at the end.
Okay. So it's going to live on your channel.
Yeah, it'll live on my channel.
On
yeah,
your
so
channel.
like
We'll put a link in the show description.
Yeah, it'll be just the long form will be on my YouTube, and then the rest is just on my Instagram.
So if you're listening to it, basically go follow you, Monster Energy, and
DeWalt UK.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Amazing. Do you think you're like, how do you word it? Like these moments.
You think
are
I'm a
becoming-
loser? Yeah. A weird loser? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a loser, man. It's
No,
good.
like these moments seem to be becoming more of a thing for athletes, especially more free ride focused or whatever. I'm trying to think how to word it, but like there's been a few, aren't there? They'd be like, God's Train is one that springs to mind.
Oh, see, that I think is one of the best. That's unbelievable.
Ackerman's flip on the moto over the bridge. Like that, these are just these like
What's the last one?
Luke Ackerman's flip on the moto.
Moto bloke did it on the M1. No, it's the M25,
Yep,
I think.
yeah.
The speed camera on the M25 near Chertsey.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
Where he
the
nearly
M20.
lands off the edge of the thing.
It wouldn't be going that fast
Yeah.
if it was
Oh
on the
my
M25,
God.
would it? He just fucking sat there.
Bragi's
Static.
line.
Bragi's line. It seems to be becoming more of a thing that there's just these.
Yeah,
like,
see, I'm just doing like a way crapper version of all of that, really.
Not really. Not really.
Where it's like
I'm trying to think of
just
other
like-
ones
but the
with different
thing
energy
with-
drink
The
sponsors
thing
as
with
well.
me is like
But-
it's like all of those things you mentioned are hugely high budget. Bragi's line.
Yeah.
I don't know any monetary amounts, but you know what time and effort goes into them. I never did that. I never did that because I almost, by not having the big budgets, means it puts a bit less pressure on you.
Yeah.
So I mean, DeWalt gave us $5,000 towards it.
Yeah.
Which should have covered the wood and stuff.
When you put that into context, it's like so small.
No, I
compared-
know,
like you
yeah,
said,
but
some of these big projects.
that's self-inflicted because it's just like I've given them a last minute. They've been so good to do it. To give them a last minute idea. Let's do this. We can get you some cool pictures, some cool videos. You can collaborate on the post. They're like, yeah, wicked. That's cool, Brendan.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've gone hugely over. So then I told Monster, and Monster's like, yeah, let's get in on this. This will be a sick one. Let's help out. So then now Monster come in. They can help out. Like we can get a cool FPV shot of it. This, that, and the other. But what I'm trying to say is that respect to those boys for doing those. Like Godzie's train project is just an unbelievable. It's like when we're talking around now and you got Red Bull, Prada, whoever else, and they're like, let's do this. And as an athlete, you want to stoke everyone out, and all your sponsors, you're like, yeah, let's do this. That'd be a cool idea. Unbelievable. Let's do it. And then it suddenly comes real. Then they're all like, yeah, let's do it. And it all comes real. Then you're just shitting yourself as an athlete. 'Cause you're just like, oh my God. And that's all come down to one. There's so many moving parts and money on the line.
Yeah.
Like you got to get a train. You got to like all that ply and someone build that skate park on a train line. You got to get filmers. You got to get.
And the trouble is, it really has to be both people because it has to be on your terms because you've actually got a ride off it.
Yeah.
So then you know how much everything's costing.
Chris Kyle has also done loads of big
The
single
F1 car.
projects
I
like
know,
that,
like-
yeah.
The F1 car, the ramp alone costs 16 grand.
Yeah.
Imagine just being like, imagine how much harder it is to then go, I don't really want to do this.
Yeah.
When you know that you know how much everything costs. It's
Yeah.
so horrible.
Yeah, so I think that's probably me, with the exception of Death Grip 2 and 1, which is like hugely planned and budgeted before, because it has to be. Why I wanted to do this one is just that I wanted to take the pressure off myself, really. So it was a bit of a last minute thing. DeWalt came in, Monster came in, it all got done like a bit, and I quite like that because it's not there wasn't huge deliverables.
Yeah.
Which I've really put on myself my whole career. So I wanted a bit of like YOLO-ness.
Yeah.
So
Can see that.
but it's a fun one. I hope people like it. It's
So I guess going back to what I originally said about what motivates you, it's balls in your court.
yeah, and
You can
And I
push
hope-
yourself if you want to.
yeah, exactly, yeah. and I think I need to every now and again just
for
yeah.
dads at school.
Just tell the dads at school, yeah.
Show them, really.
I might ask the landowner of where my new one is, just to see if I can keep it there to show the dads.
Do tours. Get the school bus to go that way.
Mate, you do. I've got a way smaller experience of that, but I do feel like I know exactly what you mean. And then if you think about at the other end of the spectrum, there's like the live stream Robbie Maddison ones.
Exactly that, yeah.
Unbelievable. That's the gnarliest version of it can be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cam Zink did the record-breaking backflip.
Yeah.
There's nothing gnarlier than that. It's live TV. That's all of the
really
preparation, all of the build-up. It's horrific, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Who just what's the freestyle motor guy who just did the Eddie what's his, Evil Knievel jump? Can't remember his name. Colby Raha just did one like live CNBC.
I mean,
it's like what?
Yeah.
The thing is, does it add anything to it apart from the put more pressure on you? People are gonna doing it.
So
in
true.
this day and age, I don't think it adds anything really. I think you just rather do it behind the scenes.
Let YouTube
and then you
do
can
it.
control when you put it out and how you put it out.
Yeah.
Because in actual fact, if it goes wrong,
it's not a very good piece of marketing, really, is it?
It's actually savage, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, even if it ends in like best case scenario, knockout and a broken scaphoid, it's still not really a success, is it?
Yeah. Years ago, I wanted to try to do a distance world record. Only briefly, I thought about
I've got that.
Same.
And then I went to Dark Fest with Sam and sort of got humbled a little bit.
I think that's a good one for you.
And that's coming from the guy who's fucking
I thought
long and
about
hard about this.
What, are you doing it?
So it's a long story.
It's the birth of this podcast,
So
dude.
this long,
You wanted to do a distance world record?
right. Long story made really short because people watching this or listening probably heard this story. So before starting the podcast, started a company called Hook It. We had no money, didn't know how to market it.
He's at Crossroads.
Crossroads in life. You can narrate. Two options. Long jump. Because in my head, I'm like, it's not that bad. Or start a podcast, and here we are doing a podcast. Trying to convince you to go for the long jump.
You should do it, mate.
10 years later.
Oh, it's easier. Just try and convince him to do stuff.
Mate, it's I think you got it. Jason Rennie's got it now, man.
136 foot or something, isn't it?
We can check, but I don't know if it's that far.
It's not even that far, is it not?
Nah.
I think it's. I
Well,
think
mean,
it's.
I looked
flipped
it up.
120 foot.
Yeah. I think
See
it's
what I mean?
the
Coming round to the idea now, aren't
No,
we?
I'm not the man. I'm not the man for the job.
I think it's you have to do it in certain, like Guinness, for it to be an official world record, it has to be, you can't just make something that you can just keep jumping further and further. It has to be like,
Just put the ramp at 150 foot and just do it.
no. But I mean, like, there has to be, they have to control it. Because, you know, Daryl had the high jump world record, didn't he?
Yeah.
Daryl Brown had the high
it's
jump
changed.
world
That
record.
was a DeWalt project, actually.
It was, yeah.
It's changed.
What
Fabio's
put-
got it.
Fabio
Widmer's got it.
what in one of his snow ones?
It's 141 feet, set by Fabio Widmer in 2018 during his The Fabulous Escape 2 video.
Yeah, that's the snow one, isn't it?
So before that, the one I'm thinking of was Jason Rennie, who had it at 133.6 feet.
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing that? I think
He's
he
on
did
Fire
it.
Road in Wales.
Yeah, he did it on Fire Road.
Insane. And he
Towed
had
in.
moto boots on.
Moto boots on, landed on the back of a lorry.
You have to have a Guinness person there. But
That's
I
expensive.
actually,
That's what put me off.
I am actually.
Oh,
So
yeah.
expensive.
I don't want to I don't want to boast at all. I'm never trying to do that, but I am actually a Guinness World Record holder. So
Go on.
Well, you've seen it in the toilet of my house, haven't you? I've got a Guinness World Record.
Wasn't that big there, the poo. Just left it in there.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I have. Yeah, but
Go on.
we'll just leave it at that.
What is it?
Longest. I've got it with your brother.
Go on.
Actually, longest urban mountain bike downhill track.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and Phosphoro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phosphoro.
Wicked.
That's
Phosphoro
cool.
That's cool.
Productions and BSI.
So they actually brought the world record people in, or do you submit
Yes,
it
they did.
after?
That was the point of that stupid
Yeah.
brag. I just got a bit lost in my own brag then. Yeah, and they had to have the Guinness people there, and it was really funny actually because when we were doing it, they were like, "Oh, we need to." like, can we get a few more records for the money? Because you get them over there and they're like the official adjudicator.
You're like juggling them out.
Mate, one of them was the world's longest urban downhill berm. So we made this massive berm. And like
urban
berm. Most niche world record it could be. And then I had to obviously test it. And you jump on it and it's like not quite enough speed. That was because it was the longest track. It had a lot of flat in it.
Okay.
So I had to crank into it, and then you get on the wall ride and you're like,
So wait,
the Guinness lady's there. You're sort of looking at her, right? Right, you're still watching. Yep. Then I end up just like pedaling around it, just trying to get off the end.
Did you get it?
No, it didn't end up official world record. I think someone beat us or something. But yeah, I thought it was quite a funny story. Anyway.
Oh dear.
But
so yeah, long jump. I reckon that's.
There you go.
Just plant the seed there, dude. You can think about it in a few months.
No,
Right.
I'm done.
Write
I'm
him
not
some more
the man for the
checks.
job. There are plenty of other people that can. They'll have that. Yeah,
There's not that many,
have
you
it.
know.
They can have it.
There's not
They
that
can
many
have it.
people.
But yeah, anyway, that's the project.
Hyped, mate. Hyped
not,
to see it.
Not doing Rampage this year. I'm actually going to Rampage this year.
Oh yeah.
We've got a Pirelli project we're doing, which like overlaps timing wise. We're gonna go to Utah and film some new Pirelli tyres, mountain bike tyres, and then we're gonna go from Rampage to Oregon and film for a new Pirelli all-terrain car truck tyre.
Nice.
So two really cool projects we're doing over there, which has put me in Virgin, Utah at the same time as Rampage.
so good.
Yeah. So I'm going to be there poking my nose in and just having basically the guy that my Pirelli product manager or athlete manager, Alberto, has sort of planted that seed of what to do and the dates. And I was like, yeah, but that's at Rampage time. I was like, do you want to go watch Rampage? He's like, oh yeah, that'd be so cool.
He's like, I guess we could.
Yeah. So, see, I'm actually really looking forward to going and being there,
Nice.
having a really good scout around everywhere because we never get to see everyone's lines, do we?
No.
So we just have a look at every.
It's actually on the hill, not just
No,
spectating
sorry,
for
not
a day.
No, well, I'm going to go and watch the ladies and then the practice, and then I'm just going to go 3 days just like walking about, ambling about,
Wow.
enjoying it. So that'd be quite cool.
I feel like post. I mean, we've kind of got to touch on it, but like post 2024, the result, the controversy, the internet. Has your like thoughts of it changed at all?
No.
Do you know what I mean? And like, what's your? Because you're gonna get it, man, at Rampage. I mean,
Yeah.
you're going to probably the worst place for people to be like,
Yeah.
saying stuff. Like, what's the stereotypical answer now of last year's?
Well,
if like summarize it to someone.
but for me, like, actually, I couldn't give a two tosses about the result
Yeah.
because we did what we wanted to do and more. I pushed myself to my limits. I did exactly what I wanted to do, bar one trick at the bottom.
Yeah.
So, and we came away with like so much love and like we had such a wicked time. Me, Deeks and Ollie, we literally had the best 2 weeks regardless of that end result. And having the crap end result almost added to it because it's just a bit like funny and it's sort of like, oh, you two are the three English, you two are the three old English losers. So, but like to honestly answer your question is, I've taken a lot away from that event. It's been super good for me and my partners and sponsors, and we've learned a lot. We've had a wicked time.
And we've made great friends.
Yeah, we've made great friends out there.
Like,
Yeah,
all of the team, Todd, all of the team.
yeah. I'm looking forward to going and see everyone out there and really amazing core memories from
Was the opportunity to do it there this year or not?
Yeah, I got a call from
Yeah.
Todd really early on.
Yeah.
Saying, do I want to do it? And I just said, look, it after last, I think what multiplied last year is like we did Rampage, we all that sort of rigmarole and everything, and then we launched Death Grip 2,
Yeah.
and all of that together was just a bit much for my small brain, and I just want a bit of time off from it. So
do
I'm not
some
saying I'm
riding
never going to
woods,
do it again,
some-
but just not doing it this year.
Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah, I mean,
We'll see.
He said he's never
I
going to
think
do
it's
it again.
it's the 20th
Did you not
year
just
of
hear
last-
that?
Yeah, I did,
This
yeah.
is the first time I've heard this. I thought he was never going to do it again. What's happening?
Let's keep those calluses going, kid.
Oh, I need to get back training.
No, just keep the door open. But I mean, it might not be open up by that. We'll be very. We'll just see.
Yeah.
Hey, well, now you've already done the perfect segue. Let's move on to
An ad.
And then this year's Rampage.
Yeah,
Let's do a quick live ad because we've got Bren here, so we can just do it super easy. We'll do Troy Lee just launched the new Stage Pro knee pad.
Wicked.
Have you ridden them?
Yep.
Of course you have.
Love them.
And we've got them in studio. They're there for everyone to look at. I can bring up the features if you want, but they've just launched. We did an ad for them last week as well.
Like the way bigger top band to keep it on on my thin leg.
Yeah.
They're the first set of knee pads that I genuinely can put on at 6 a.m. and then get to the end of the day. Still feels nice taking them off, but I forget about them during the day.
Fair. Yeah.
That's the first one. Normally I take them off at lunch, and I don't like the look of someone with knee pad. When someone's got uncomfortable knee pads and they put them down around their ankles, and they have lunch, and you sort of smell the air, and you think you can smell them.
Nothing worse than smelly knees.
They're so airy, it sort of gets rid of that problem as well.
Exactly. Also, obviously, they've got flexible D3O, Diablo inserts. They've got the Troy Lee anchor system, contoured fit, durable 260 GSM. Sounds quite professional, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Lycra body, air channels, like you say, keep you fresh.
260 GSM, that's the weight of it, right?
That's the Lycra body that it's made of. Don't know what.
I think GSM is like what you measure paper in, is it? Maybe it's the thin thickness.
Oh, there you go. Either way, they're available now at troyleedesigns.com or wherever you get your Troy Lee products. It could be a local bike shop somewhere like
it probably will, like
MB
Cyclery
or insert other. And that's it, and that's that. troyleedesigns.com.
Nice.
Thanks, Troy Lee.
Thanks, Troy Lee.
Do you know what I quite like about them as well? Sorry, you just did a really nice, clean ending to the ad.
Please keep it going.
We got friends in California. We live in Guildford. I think D3O is based in Guildford.
Is it?
How weird is that?
I believe it is, yeah.
Why don't they sponsor us then?
They kind of do, but
We
just
crash
through
all
Troy
the
Lee.
time.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
Rampage 2025. I'm well excited. You're actually going there to watch, which
Yeah.
is really going to be a weird experience for you watching, to be honest. You've done
Yeah.
little bits of it, haven't you, when you ripped your thumbs off?
Yeah, but
But that was it wasn't very fun, was it?
Yeah.
With hurt thumbs. Yeah, we got Rampage. So let's go through the pre-qualified athletes, and I reckon just read through them
Let's
and
do it.
have little. You'll have loads to say about each and every rider.
No pressure.
No, but I mean, it's actually too easy,
Yeah, it
especially when
is.
we're going for the pre-qualified athletes. I mean, wildcard athletes, maybe there's some rookies in there that we don't know as much about, but let's go through it.
do you want to start from the top, pre-qualified, or start from the...
I think we've got to start with the pre-qualified because it's. I'm just like, we've got exciting new riders, and we've got pre-qualified athletes that we'll have loads to talk about. So you kind of can't miss. But let's start pre-qualified, and first on the pre-qualified athlete list is Szymon Godziek.
Nice.
Now,
I mean, I watched his replay of his line. You and me did it, didn't we? A couple of weeks ago. Why did we do that?
I can't remember, but it was absolutely.
But it's just horrific. Like, I don't remember it being that gnarly.
Right, yeah.
Like his double backflip. That's what I was doing. I was thinking at one point I wanted to try and learn a double backflip. And then soon went through old videos of people doing them, and I was like, yeah, bugger that.
So Szymon built a lip, didn't he, for the double backflip?
Yeah.
So he's got an extra 2 feet, the Polish 2-foot kicker that was on the American lip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or something. It was like they
it's
called it
so
something
good,
funny.
yeah.
It was like the Polish extension or something like that.
Watching his run was unbelievable. He's been riding so much. He's been to all the backyard battles, the Audi 9s.
Yeah.
He's been on his bike a huge amount. I think putting him down for number one is a safe bet for me.
Tip to win.
Yeah.
There you go.
100%.
Yeah.
And also he's a top dude.
And he's an out-and-out Rampage rider now. He's done his time on the
done what
FMB
it
World
says.
Tour.
11. No, he's done. This will be his 12th Rampage.
Really?
Yeah. According to.
See, I
The
remember.
internet. I could be
I
wrong.
think he was really unsure about his bike setup. when we.
Do you remember we saw his bike in the hotel?
Yeah, we were in the same hotel.
And I felt on the fork and I pushed the front brake and I rocked it and I had that much movement in the headset. It's like,
but this is like years and years ago. This is like 10 years ago.
Yeah. More.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, his bike back then was so shit.
do you know
we
what?
were like, what? And my bike at the same time was like, I'd come off the World Cup circuit with like 2 mechanics and like special suspension and brakes and stuff. My bike's the most dialed shit ever, and he's just like doing way gnarlier shit. Just like, good.
Do you know what I love about Godsey as well? Him and the crew. I don't know if it's a Polish thing, but they're just so like grounded and humble. You like look at this guy; he's a superhero. He's doing the biggest, gnarliest stuff, and then you talk to him, and you would never know.
Yeah,
he would need something in the garden for the dads at school.
Yeah,
definitely, because you would never know how crazy this guy is.
Yeah.
This guy is like
he's actually a dad as well.
Yeah,
yeah, he's absolute crazy. Yeah, but he's been riding a huge amount.
Do you think that really matters? Probably a silly question, but what can prepare you for just bike time is helpful.
Downhill bike time, yeah.
Downhill bike time.
Yeah, I think.
And big jumps. It's got to, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think probably like his only thing that he probably needed to actually really work on was maybe just a bit of brake control and a bit of like actual. Saying bike control is really harsh because that's not really what it is. But
it's downhill.
It's like those guys struggle with like downhill brake control.
Okay.
Like where you're like just coming into a section and you've got to like be smooth and you've got to moderate your braking because they never do it. That's all it is. But then once they're in the running and everything, they're wizards at. But yeah, I can't wait to watch his line.
Sick. Tip for the win, maybe.
Yeah, I mean definitely. Yeah, I'll be putting Dosh on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next rider on the pre-qualified athlete list. Who is it, Davey?
It is TVS Tom van Steenbergen, 4th in 2024.
Yeah.
I mean, again.
He's a recent dad as well.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Dad page.
Huh?
What? Dad page.
Dad. Yeah, well, a lot of them are. But he
hard done by after last year.
Yeah,
did he get best
big
trick?
Front flip.
Best trick.
Yeah.
He got best trick, didn't he?
I've never seen a man so nervous in all my entire life.
Really?
At the top of last year. I mean, it was just frightening. It's frightening how like a big, strong, gnarly as dude, this looked like a shivering bit of paper. And we were all at the top, just sort of like trying to soothe him, even though we've all got our own gnarly shit to do. None of the shit that we had to do was as gnarly as the shit that he's about to do. So we're just sort of like, dude, you'll be right, come on. Like, we just sort of like, you know what I mean? He was just like, it was bad.
Mate, what a unique place to be in the world.
Yeah.
Utah,
At the
soothing
top.
a bloke. Like,
at the top
of
hill.
Rampage, helicopters, TV.
Oh, dude.
Mate.
Just a load of weird guys underneath. There's just a thing like shivering. Yeah,
that's horrible. When you think as well, his prep, he had prepped. He'd done it into an airbag.
Yeah.
Same
Which
size.
he recently put the clip up, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
That's
Where he
interesting.
just a big, like, doof.
So like,
he did it off a flat lip.
But imagine like the prep. In some ways, most ways, it's really really helpful. But in some ways, I would just be like thinking about what I did before and about whether I was ready. You know, I'd be trying to think exactly how I did it. Like, I did it onto the airbag, and now it's like 2 months later. I'm just trying to think about the minute details of what I did in that moment.
Oh my god!
Do you know what I did think though?
Oh.
Psychologically, it would make the rest of his run a breeze.
Yeah.
Quite weird, isn't it? Because he did a lot of other gnarly stuff on his run.
Yeah.
Excuse my ignorance. What's your relationship with front flips?
Never tried one.
Never done one.
No, never tried one.
Okay.
I've done one into foam.
Have you?
You didn't ask me, but I just thought I'd tell you anyway. And my back wheel hit the far edge of the foam pit.
Did it?
Yeah. I didn't do them cool, like high. It was before
just lawn
I
darted.
think it's quite a natural, ugly thing to do. Really, it's
I don't like
run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, gnarly is all hell. Yeah.
I watched Adrian Tell over rotate one in Winterberg with you, Bren.
How do you
from the
can't
top
bail
of the
off
SRAM
it, can
bus?
you? Yeah.
This is how vivid. This is how bad the crash was that I have that vivid memory of someone over rotating a front flip. I can tell you exactly where I was. I was with you. We're on top of SRAM, Winterberg, over rotates. all that pressure onto your arms, bars bent, went into him. Do you remember Adrian Tell?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Unbelievably dialed rider.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he had long hair, wasn't he?
That's right. He's a school teacher from Norway.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Right, who else we got?
We got next up on the list. Do you want to do it, Ollie, or shall I say
Yeah,
it?
sure. I'll do it. A good one for you to talk about. Tommy G.
Yeah, Ledge. Love a bit of Tommy G. I think he's just. I mean, he had like a top 5 there, probably more top 5s there than any other rider, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just an absolutely dialed rider, dialed guy.
Dialed build.
Dialed
Always
build,
has
yeah.
a dialed build because he plays to exactly his strengths.
Yeah.
He knows he's going to opposite 3 that. He knows he's going to
Yeah,
regular 3 that.
He's got flips, threes, tricks.
He might be
think-
spinning those bars.
Yeah, oh yeah, he might be getting on the. Did he last year?
Can't remember,
Don't
but
know
No.
if he did, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing like some sort of opposite truck off something, or but yeah, I've got a lot of time for Tommy's. I don't know whether underrated's a word, but I think he's always he's never probably had the run that he's wanted there. So I think he's probably got some fire in the belly and up for that again.
Nice.
Yeah.
it's really interesting seeing how like Rampage riders like Godsey, for instance. He also did the FMB Tour doing slopestyle. And later on, we've got some examples of these riders that you can picture. Tommy G, my criticism would be that he's too dialed.
Yeah.
It doesn't show. Godsey's doing stuff like higher speed, and he's also a really dialed slopestyle rider, but he's like picking things to be gnarlier and to be more.
The Charlie Hatton.
Yeah, whereas Tommy G is
Just
he's
always there.
Yeah, he's always there,
Always
and he's
dialed.
always dialed. It's almost like Next up on the list, Carson Storch.
Yeah, he's sort of like
Huge 3s.
yeah, just huge big 360s. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am
He's
really
had a couple
like
of top 3s, I think.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
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 his Carson's the man as well. I'm a big fan of Carson. Have you seen his setup?
He's got an insane yard, hasn't he?
Oh,
Has he
have you
really?
seen
No,
it?
I've not seen it.
So it's like 3 containers
Yeah.
high. What's that? 8. So it's probably kind of around the same height as your treehouse.
Oblivion.
And then Oblivion. And then he's got a really nice landing. So he's basically built synthetically a Rampage drop that he can get dialed 3s on.
Yeah.
And it does show. His 3s are really dialed. And then
I'd say he's got the best ones, hasn't he?
he's got the best 3 drops.
Yeah.
Carson's bringing the best 3 drops.
Yeah,
And the cool thing about 3 drops, if you do them on a massive drop, it's basically impossible for them to ever look super in control.
Yeah. Well, like
Which is
often
like-
a few years he's blown his back tyre out, hasn't
Yeah.
he? Even though he's probably landed straight,
Perfect.
there's such a lot of like sideways.
Like momentum.
Yeah, like inertia.
Yeah.
That even if you land straight, your bike's still actually trying to go that way. So it's just, yeah, I think he's been unlucky a few years with that. Where he's landed quite good, but it's just blown his tyre off.
He's actually mega clean as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually super clean. It's really funny, like people being clean, like we're saying with the Tommy G effect. It's like almost makes it look too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the next guy, the next guy on the list, actually was really dialed last year.
Go on.
And that is
That is, who is it, Davey?
Adolf Silva.
Adolf Silva and the word dialed in one word.
Tell me I'm wrong. Last
was,
year
yeah.
he was dialed, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was. Yeah, he got his shit in a pile, and he did. I think he did 2 sick top to bottom runs, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because the previous year he crashed on the same turn twice in a row.
It was really, really disappointing,
Gutting
wasn't
for
it?
him, yeah. And he had all his family and wife and everything there. It was gutting, yeah. And then did he double flip last year? Yeah, he did. I think he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember
He
seeing it.
flipped the giant. I can't remember what that
That
drop
was it.
called.
He flipped the giant one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he double flipped at the bottom.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
And
Yeah, Adolf.
I seem to remember hearing he wasn't spending any time on a downhill bike either. He was riding freestyle motocross,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Yeah, I'll do Rampage." And
Yeah.
I was really impressed with how dialed he was last year. Actually,
Yeah.
It was like he was riding like mature. He turned up in the past. He was wild when he first turned up to Rampage. We need to get him on as a guest because
He'd
he'd
be
be
a great
great.
guest.
He wanted to what did he want to do?
He wanted to double flip the big one.
Yeah.
And he built a lip for. I don't think he built a lip because he doesn't do any building, but no, he probably does now. But that was a funny story back in the day when they had like 3 or 4 teams teamed up with each other.
Yeah.
And Adolf was a bit like young and Adolfy. He won't mind me saying this, sort of charging around, like flying about. And because he did so little building that year, they all made him do all the guinea pigging of the jumps. So they're like, you've got to pay back and do all the guinea pigs. And he's like the gnarliest little bastard.
I don't care, man.
Yeah, he's
I'm
just like, just do it. And then I don't know the exact story, and I'm probably going to butcher it, but I think he built a little lip on this ginormous big step down that they're all doing, and he was talking about double flipping it.
But people were like literally saying someone needs to tell him.
Yeah, so I think his build crew like knocked his lip down or something, so he couldn't do it, or something like that.
Yeah, there was something, wasn't there? There was like an intervention, a rampage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rampage intervention.
Yeah.
Like crazy people telling other crazy people not to
Yeah.
be crazy.
This is too crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a cool one. Yeah.
So that's actually the end of our pre-qualified athletes. Normally there's 8 that go through.
Yes.
We've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going through. So I guess the other 3 are
Semenuk.
Semenuk.
who's probably going to be doing, I don't know, Winter
Winning
Olympics or
WRC
something.
or something.
Or like,
I wonder what he's doing. Who
Yeah.
knows?
I think he's doing ice skating. He's doing like
yeah, let's
Figure
start a
skating.
good rumour.
figure skating. He could do. He's dialed enough
Maybe
to do.
so
that.
He could
good
do
at it.
figure skating.
Yeah,
Yeah, or he could do like Olympic diving. I reckon.
He could.
Yeah.
But then
Like
all,
this perfect.
he's
know what I
so
mean?
clean, his landing.
He's just dialed. Yeah.
Just good at everything.
Just a feat.
So Semenuk's not doing it. Who else would have been on the
T-Mac.
T-Mac?
Oh, I'm gutted about that.
Yeah.
I'm actually gutted
He's
about
like
T-Mac.
Rampage alumni as well, right? It's just
Yeah.
always.
Big fan of T-Mac and
Yeah.
what he did. He did that really sick line last year with
Doesn't he live super local too?
Yeah, he lives in just down the road.
Yeah.
10 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
I love
That-
T-Mac's lines, actually. Always without fail,
Yeah,
T-Mac's
that was a
lines.
cool line that he did with
With Isted last year.
Isted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did say last year. He was just like, yeah, I'm not going to do it next year.
Right.
And then he's just like, not doing it, peaced out. I don't know whether it will be his last one or whatever, but yeah, he's
Yeah.
He's put, over the years, he's put together some of the coolest Rampage
insane,
features.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's had some jumps on ridges, and they go unnoticed, and maybe you'll see like him flip knack it or something. And when you go up and see them, they're way bigger,
Yeah.
way more exposure.
often
but-
at Rampage,
yeah,
often.
yeah. But I feel like his are always just sort of like that 5 miles an hour quicker.
Yeah.
That sort of like 10 feet bigger. They're
Yeah.
just like he is a proper Rampage
Yeah.
athlete, isn't he?
is. So Semenuk not there, T-Mac not there.
I guess Kyle, would Kyle be on the...
No, Carl's not doing it.
No, but would he be in that 8? Because I feel like there's one
Oh.
missing.
He
'Cause
might be.
that makes 7.
Yeah, he might have, yeah.
So I wonder if it was Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then who are wild
That'd be the
cards then?
first one for Carl that he's not. That
I think he's done every single one, right?
Yeah, he has so far. Yeah,
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
that's pretty crazy. A Rampage without straight.
He
Wild.
must be going though.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Right, moving on to the wild card athletes.
I wonder if he'll be digging for Zink.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
interesting.
be cool, wouldn't it?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned Zink. Zink is coming back.
Zink's back.
Zink's back. What I can't imagine.
Has he done every single one, do you think?
I don't know, but I just can't imagine Rampage without him
And he's
there.
got to be 40 now.
Yeah.
Dad?
Dad, double dad.
Page.
He's got to be 40, isn't he?
Dad Page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's. Yeah. I think
Is he
he's
your age?
Yeah, I think he's my age. I think he's 39, but he could be year above. I don't know. I love year above, like school.
Year above
Yeah,
the school.
yeah, above the school. I'm
Bienve's
surprised
back.
I wrote down that Zink's only won it twice, and for some reason in my head, I just assume it's more.
I
But
think it's
not.
because he's had so many best tricks, and
Yeah.
some of them have been so
Podiums,
iconic.
probably.
See what I did there?
Nice.
Iconic sender. He's like owned that feature, flipped off it. Some of the coolest Rampage memories of him been involved. I've got like us sitting down and watching Zink do mental stuff.
Yeah.
Like the spin drop, the flip drop.
Where they just put a little lip at the end at the last
The
minute.
flip drop was, and the flip drop was even more insane. If you'd spent the whole time there digging, he wasn't there, and then he turned up in flip flops, and honestly, he could barely walk. And then TLD had made a helmet with pads on the outside.
Oh
We
my
were-
God.
We were just like, especially like because we're kind of like
We're new to it a
bit more new to it. We're just like, whoa. This is
we ended
America,
up talking
dude.
about that helmet. We spoke about the helmet not long ago, and I looked it up, and it's quite a gnarly thing to see.
Yeah. And it's because
Helmet with
Troy's
pads
really,
on the outside.
Troy's really like, not weirdly, but like he's really, really focused on safety.
Yeah.
So like all of the helmets go through crazy amounts of like extra testing beyond what like you can
you
get a
need.
helmet through for way less.
Yeah.
So it's of mega high importance to exactly Troy Lee. Not everyone in the company, but Troy Lee is the guy that's like steering it that way. And then he was like, that was like his prerogative to put those extra pads on, wasn't he? When he
But
found out.
seeing it made it scary.
Yeah.
I remember actually meeting Troy for one of the first times. Your Canyon, and Troy had
His kid.
Yeah, he had
Max.
he had Max there, didn't he? And it was your first time hitting it.
Do you remember what you said to Max?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. That was pretty gnarly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What did he say then?
It was just like Max was a bit younger at the time. It
Yeah.
was like, Max, you don't have to watch this if you don't want to. Like,
Oh my God.
Bren's like that, putting his helmet on.
Fucking
Get
murder
out.
scene.
Yeah, he's like Max. Yeah, you don't have to watch this if you don't want to. Like, you can just look away or whatever.
That's
Years
crazy
ago,
friends.
that was,
I'm surprised after watching it, he didn't bring out some sort of like whiplash device. Bren hit the canyon for the first time. Or I've actually got whiplash at the moment
Oh, it's horrible.
from
It's the
exactly
worst.
that. Yeah.
showing off.
Do you these? Sorry, slightly off topic. These crazy feats in the woods. Do you have your kids there?
No,
You shelter them from it.
They don't care, do they?
I did.
They've grown
have
up with it. They are
for
just
my
like,
home.
Yeah,
for the
but
one I
it's
did
still-
at home. We were having a little barbecue at the same time, and they were there. It's quite bad because Tallulah, like my oldest one's just like, "Daddy, you gonna do it?" And then she's just like, 5, 4. I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna do it yet." She's like, "Are you gonna do it yet? This is boring." But the first one in the woods, like one at my house, I was sat up there for an hour. Like I went through 2, like drone. The drone was just hovering in the air. I went through like 2 drone batteries. Just I was like, oh no. For like an hour, I didn't do it. So they were just so bored. It was just like, what's my dad doing in the tree? Just like sitting on his bike, riding towards the edge and back again. Like what? Yeah. So
Oh, man.
no, I don't really like them. They're too young to really. They don't understand it.
Well, I mean, it's been interesting seeing. Weirdly interesting. I'm a bit gutted not going back to Rampage because it's become a thing that we do every year.
Yeah.
But I only ever see Zink at Rampage personally, and then you see his family, and you see the family grow, and then you see the kids grow.
Yeah.
And the kids are now at like an age where they understand what's going on. And you can see it's pretty it's quite scary.
Oh yeah.
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 Like they're old enough to understand that Dad is going to drop in a bit, and it's like
Savage.
I mean,
Actually,
Anyway.
we've been through there for the whole childbirth, when
Yeah.
she was like
Yeah.
preggers and yeah. Right, who else we got? We got
All right, we'll fire through them, shall we?
well,
bit more.
Bienve's back. That's going to be exciting.
Bienve's
He's actually
back.
been riding a huge amount as well.
Bienve's big bike guy. He's-
Dialed. Every time we see him at Darkfest, he's just like one of the most dialed guys there. He we're playing around with everyone. Then you can just see he's got a glint in his eye because he wants the best line.
Yeah.
So huge backflips, huge front flips.
Crashed twice last year, is that correct?
He had one of the most horrific
Yeah,
crashes last
he
year.
did, didn't he?
And I think, pardon me, I think he might have had a bit of a knockout that he hit a bit, as
Definitely.
we all probably would. But
Yeah.
that
him
crash
and
was
Sea-Dog.
awful.
Yeah, he did.
him and Sea-Dog made a big step down drop that was just horrific.
But it was also like a feature that could have got him big points.
Points, yeah.
It was like one of the standout features. Him, Isted, and T-Max
That's right.
Yeah.
features
Yeah.
were the ones that people were like
Yeah.
talking about, really.
Yeah. Fair. You've got Aiden Parish.
So this is a Rampage rookie, is that
This is a
correct?
Rampage rookie. We watched his submission video just before we dropped in on this episode.
Looks like a big bike guy.
Looks like a big bike guy.
Done some riding out out in Virgin as well.
Fair to say.
Yeah.
Yes, fair to say. Recent ACL injury. And I also wrote in my notes that he used Arctic Monkeys on his submission video, and that's cool because it's from Sheffield, even though they're a bit shit. But still cool.
Yeah, that's good. Right, we've got Dylan Stark, who famously had the well, that's just what I remember is the grind rail. His last Rampage appearance? I think it was.
Yeah.
So everyone's got to look out. I don't reckon they'll let his diggers get the grind rail out again.
That'll split a crowd.
But he might have, what I was thinking, with the advancements of technology, you could now have drones hovering with the grind rail, or you could have remote control cars like crawling the grind rail into place.
Yes.
So I'm not just look out
You
for
could
like
make
remote
one out
control
of a
grind
rock.
rail.
Well, his dad's Tony Stark.
That is true.
And that's Iron Man.
There you go.
And he can literally do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Crazy to think,
That
isn't
is
it?
crazy.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
crazy.
to think.
Do you know what else is crazy? Emil Johansson is back.
Yeah, that's sick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is quite the beast. This is quite the beast, and I think he's coming back for a bit more. Emil's well impressive. To watch him like science out his run was, well, you were a bit preoccupied, but I got to watch him science out his run.
Oh yeah, because he was crossing our thing, wasn't he?
That's right. But it was a crazy line. It was
2023.
It was Reader's line in 23
Yeah.
that he last. I think he last rode. That was when
It's Reader's winning line from 20.
maybe he did another Rampage since then that we didn't do.
I think it was Reader's line from 22 that he was riding.
Yes, the winning line.
Reader's winning line from 22.
So he came there obviously with a mission. I mean, it goes without saying he's like a seasoned competitor. So I would say Emil is there to build a line that he wants to win with, which actually isn't just like, well, everyone is. People aren't at Rampage.
No.
Some people want to go for best trick. Some people just want to get a line in. It's like a thing that you sort of progress through the years if you prove yourself as a Rampage rider. I feel like Emil Johansson wants to win.
I agree.
Next up, Finley Kirschenmann.
Yep.
So Finley is
Is he USA
Rookie?
or Canadian?
USA. Is he the Trek?
Yeah, I think he famously had like one of Bren and Semenuk's old Trek bikes from back in the day, but he's an absolute shredder. Got to ride with him a bit at Darkfest this year.
Right.
Really impressive rider to watch. Nice kid. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he brings to the table. That's his first Rampage, right?
Think so.
There's a lot to take in first Rampage. He's like, you got to learn how to dig. You got to learn how to deal with the time management, heat management, testing all your features. You know, it's a huge amount to learn first Rampage. But yeah, I'm sure he's up for the job.
Yes. We've also then got Hayden Zablotny,
another
a Canadian
Canadian
rookie.
We watched his. What was his? Is it My Way? My Way.
My way on the highway.
My Way, and edit out My Way. It was very impressive.
Yes.
Big bike rider, small bike rider,
yes.
medium bike rider,
Bike
Does it all.
rider.
Bike rider.
Speaking of bike riders, Jaxson Riddle.
Jaxson Riddle's back. Be hyped to see him ride. He always has the sickest kit.
I was going to say he's going to get lit kit.
I'm sorry, you've got nice TLD custom kit, dude, and you've had some bangers over the years.
He's got the sickest one, hasn't he? Yeah.
Jaxson has.
Yeah.
It's like they keep a special fridge at TLD and they don't let you open it. And they're like, yeah, come through, have a look at all of the kits that you could have. And then he has the Jaxson fridge.
Yeah.
And you open that fridge up, all the smoke
way
comes out,
tastier
it's just like,
beverages in there, yeah.
And plus, he had one that was the same colour as my jet ski. I don't want to brag
Ah,
about the fact that
he
I've
did
got
like
a jet
the
ski,
McGrath,
dude.
Was it a
But-
McGrath sort of 5 that he
Yeah.
went for?
And like previous years, he's sort of been like the no flip, no three, Steez line guy, which obviously really doesn't work at Rampage. Like I think he's probably got fucking last every time with a sick, amazing Steezy line. It doesn't work, but from what I follow him on Instagram, he's been doing like big. He's got all the tricks, and he's got all the tricks that the big dogs have. He's got big threes, big flips.
He actually does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's got and of recently on his Instagram, he's been putting loads of, and he obviously rides in the desert all the time. I think he probably lives. He must. Live
Yeah, he
desert,
does, doesn't he? Yeah.
And he's bringing all his tricks out, so I'm thinking that he might be like trying to
On for it.
put a run together this year. Yeah, 'cause he really hasn't, dude. In the past, he's built a sick line.
Yeah.
And just stees down it.
Lit kit. Cool tricks.
And just doesn't. He does like feet off tricks and like moto. He
yeah.
does like moto FMX trick.
You just feel like, I know it's an annoying thing to say, but it feels like he's not trying full.
Yeah,
to
it
his
definitely does. Yeah,
potential.
yeah.
That's probably utter bollocks.
And now, but just from I think he's got a bit of heat and he's up for it.
Yeah,
which is cool. It's going to be good to see.
Wicked.
We've got Jaxson. Sorry,
what did you say again?
Doesn't matter.
We've last year we didn't know who he is. This year we definitely do. Luke Whitlock coming straight off the site. Him and his boys were wearing like
highway jackets.
Oh, really?
Highway jackets last year because they were like the working men.
That's funny.
I don't know if he's still on site. If he is, it's very impressive because he did fantastic at Rampage last
They're good
year.
lads. We were working quite closely with them.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
The workers. I mean,
Yeah.
you're all workers, but
Yeah.
Whitlock and Sons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, so it's cool to have him back and sort of like see his Rampage story grow, I guess, because we're moving to a new venue and you get to see like a whole nother side of things. I think last year, if you were a rookie, you come back and then you're coming into this like you're just trying to fit a line in. It's always going to be a bit like that, but I felt there are a lot of riders on their second year lines, established lines that are already built, and then you're just trying to find your way.
Yeah,
you got to make compromises.
Yeah,
you got to like
and we've done it, and it is actually crap, isn't it?
It
is rubbish. You're just sort of like,
well, last year we did.
Excuse me, can we
last
jump
year
over?
We did.
Yeah. Reed Boggs guinea pigged his drop, and it was the most horrific drop. And I had to go up to him after the last Rampage and go, "Oh my god, dude, I can't believe he guinea pigged it." They
were digging up to the very last second, weren't
really?
they? Yeah.
He rode it I remember he rode it for the first time.
Yeah. Horrific.
He's got a massive bag of tricks.
Yes.
Not scared.
Yeah.
Huge flip drops.
Moved to the desert.
Did he? Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, I feel like they all live in the desert.
True.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, yeah. You just like the Rampage. Anything can happen. There's people that really could do some damage that haven't previously, which is quite cool. Makes it quite exciting.
Yeah.
We've got 3 names, and they're last here because it's in alphabetical order, I think.
Yes.
Because they all begin with T.
They do.
Who's first in those 3 names?
It is Talus Turk.
Okay, Talus Turk. Did you see him spin the 90 at Darkfest? Did you see it with your eyes?
No, I don't think. No, I didn't think he tried spinning the 90 at Darkfest and crashed 2 years ago.
I thought he did it last year.
Don't think so. That's that Caden guy that did it last year.
Caden Ingersoll.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't Talus?
No, but Talus has done some absolutely mind-boggling, insane threes this year.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so
I don't think he's 3'd the 90 at Darkfest. But
that Fest clip is...
It doesn't matter. That
doesn't
Fest
matter.
clip in Norway, wherever it was.
Oh my.
That is absolutely insane. I've probably watched that like 500 times, just like imagining what it would feel like.
So you're upside down going backwards at 40 miles an hour, it looks like.
And then the
just leaning.
other one, I'm going to butcher the name, not Woodfest.
The other Fest one with
the
the
other
big
one,
ramps.
The other one in America, massive big. Like the one in Norway was more of long and low, wasn't it? But this one was like a big, massive, and he's just up, like it looks like 50 foot in the air, just doing this big, slow 3. Unbelievable.
Like the one we watched before, isn't it?
Yeah, it's insane.
It feels like it's becoming its own thing now, freeride, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like these spins, they're like big bike spins. They're like big bike only spins, and you have to be like a big bike spinner, don't you?
Yeah, but so
High
he's
consequence
definitely got
big
an
bike
insane.
spinning.
He lives out in the desert as well. He knows what he's doing.
He's very strong. He's a
Really
gymnast,
strong.
is that right?
Don't know.
Or is that Caden? I might be getting too mixed up,
Caden's a
might be.
gymnast, yeah.
Okay.
But unbelievable rider. He's got winning run in him.
Yeah. And he's coming back from last year. Well, I believe he had a crash. I believe. One man who did definitely have a crash last year was Tom Isted. And Tom Isted is someone who I really see as a Rampage style rider now. After his rookie year last year, that's a hell of a rookie year.
Probably got clip of the year, I think, as well with
that swap on after. That was so sick. Yeah, and then I was the same. I was sort of a skate park rider that just does foam pits, and then he was so impressive at that Darkfest where he did it. Obviously, his 120-foot backflip. was just like the ride of the week, 100% at Darkfest, doing all, looked so safe and in control, and was pushing his boundaries and just doing everything right. It was just he was unfazable. And then what was it, the 120 footer where he hadn't ridden it for a whole year, in his first run in he did a flip.
I think he's got a
hard to
really
comprehend.
interesting
Screw loose.
well, yeah, but also he isn't stupid.
No.
He is like, he's got an interesting like view of like risk, I
Yeah.
would say. And you watch him, he works stuff out, and he's like, because that's I remember now, last year at Rampage it was wind. And wind is just like, that's literally pointless. There's no point in.
Yeah, I think that's in just being at slopestyle events, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not screw loose. That's screw done up. And like,
Yeah.
I think, honestly, all of the Darkfest stuff is very calculated. So he's a super impressive rider. That's what I was going to say, is like, there's a few people that like come from slopestyle and they do these FMB careers, and they're just traveling around doing these like events, being told when to dropping in wind, and they're putting together these runs, and you have to remember it all and repeat and do all of this stuff. It's quite different, Rampage, but some people, you watch them like transfer over and create, like, kind of change a bit. I'd say like Godzie's probably one of those people.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like, he really strikes me as like a pure Rampage rider.
Yeah.
And I would say Isted is someone that I can imagine it.
Yeah.
He's got that like that one-off big hit ability, and like stuff is a bit loose. It doesn't have to all be perfect.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Slopestyle is very much about like everything's perfect. Your arms are extended, stomped. Whereas I think Rampage, you almost have to be a bit more loosey-goosey. It's what made Andreas so exciting to watch at Rampage.
So true.
And I think it's also what's going to make the next guy on the list. I'm mega hyped to see him ride Rampage. He's like displayed things that make me think Rampage, even in his slopestyle career. And who is that name?
Mr. Tomas Lemoine.
Oh, I forgot he was going. That's sick.
Yeah. Is this a first?
This is a first.
It's a first.
We've seen him there
is
before.
it?
He's walked
I don't
around.
know. Is it a first?
Yeah, no, he's walked around. We've seen him at
Tomas
Rampage.
Lemoine, Rampage. I'll have a quick Google.
Have a Google.
Regardless, this last year at Whistler, when he jumped over the whole thing, unreal.
We were in the freaking GLC. What is
Yeah,
it?
we
What's
were.
it called?
Yeah, GFC. Necking an icy cold one.
Yeah.
Probably eating some nachos and some chicken wings.
Yeah.
From just like
Like losers, dude.
yeah, proper losers.
Losers.
Just like,
Yeah, it's rookie year.
It's rookie year.
Rookie
but
year.
We watched him jump that whole thing. There's nothing more rampagey than that.
No.
Like, if you can take like a slopestyle course and find one thing that no one else is going to do, and it's not a trick, you're someone. That's kind of. I think that's kind of what I think of as Rampage.
exactly. But then he obviously did his edit and tried something very similar.
Yeah.
And then came up a whole bike length or more short and broke both his ankles.
Yeah, that was when
or
he
heels.
just switched to Commensal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So,
think.
and then he's sort of coming back from that. But
Did you ride with him at Darkfest then?
a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is a guy who's like one endless speed and style. So it's like he's got, there's just like an extra thing about him. He's a slopestyle rider, yes, but it's like he's grown up racing BMX. You watch him round a
pump
pump
track's
track.
insane. Yeah.
You watch him in a
Yeah.
skate park. He's got like it's just like such a broad array of bike skill, I would say. And then he's able to translate that not into just being really dialed, but also being really wild. There's dialed and there's wild. Oh, I like this.
Oh, that's
So,
nice,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
But and he is both.
Yeah.
Lemoine, I'm well excited.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's
Dialed
going
and
to be
wild.
mega. I wonder if he'll team up with Tommy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Now there you go. That is the and let's go on to the ladies. What we got?
We can do the ladies.
yeah.
We can do the ladies if you want.
Yeah.
I think we're going to cover it in another episode as well.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Just so we've done it properly.
yeah.
We're
Okay.
trying to get a lady on, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get a lady on to do it. But yeah, we can do them if you want. We just run through it.
Yeah.
See if there's anything that stands out.
Are you allowed to tell us the site that you, or do you remember even?
I don't remember.
Is it even public knowledge? Do they put a site out?
I haven't.
No, they haven't.
seen
Let's
it.
not
is.
talk about
No,
it,
no.
and then we can talk about it again. It's another bit of content for another episode.
Yeah, It is another bit of content for another episode. Great shout.
Maybe you highlight all the ladies on another episode then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do that. We will do that because we want to make.
How many of them are there? 10 or 8?
I can tell you if you'd like.
Yeah.
I can tell you because I did just have it up. And
Well, it's forever growing, and then like at hardline, seeing Lou do the line top to bottom. It's just like everything is progressing so fast that it's going to be a super exciting year for the women as well.
For sure.
Rampage.
I believe you've got 12.
Wicked.
Yeah. You've got 12. So
we'll leave that for another episode for you guys.
It's on a different site though, yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's like, it would sort of be, imagine like two sides.
Cool.
I don't think they can have it too far away from each other because you've got like water access, medic
logistics,
access. Having two base camps at the bottom in completely different areas would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I do actually know where it is, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Good
Fantastic.
chat.
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll do it in another one.
Yeah, we will. And like I said, we'll try to get a lady on. Talk about it.
Wicked.
We got a couple of listener questions, if that's okay.
Yeah.
I only just put it up because we didn't know we were doing this.
Yeah.
Until yesterday. Anyway, but before we do listener questions, let's hit a quick ad, and we'll actually do. Should we do another live ad?
Yeah, we could. Well, it depends. If it's like a, you know what I mean. If it's like a.
Well, I feel like Bren's here, and he just did a campaign for this exact brand.
Exposure.
Exposure. So let's do that because that only makes sense. And they've just launched these 2 brand new products that we have got in studio.
That's right. It's the 6-pack 15
and the Zenith 4.
Look at that. Actually, Bren, if you look closely at, I think it's on both of these.
Ones, eh?
You'll see
only yours. You got Fort William on it.
Fort William Downhill World Cup run, Ben Nevis, Scotland, and that's for the World Cup run that you did in the dark.
This one doesn't. This one doesn't have it on. That's actually a funny story. Like, I got Ollie recently did a shoot up in Fort William.
Oh yeah, of course I did. Yeah.
And I was ripping him for it, having to go to Fort William and ride down a bumpy track on a trail bike, whatever. And then like 2 weeks later, I got a call from Exposure saying, "Oh, we're launching this new light," and I was like, "Oh, wicked! They're local." Like, I wanted to sort of, help them out a bit, like the guys down there.
Yeah.
And as soon as he said, "Yeah, the light's called like the Fort William," I was just like, "Shit, I know exactly where this is going." Like, and before it even came out, I was like, "Yeah, we're thinking like maybe riding down Fort William at night," and I'm just like, "No."
It sounds bad, but if there's one thing that can make it better, it is these, right?
Yeah. But that shoot was interesting. It was like one of those ones which I didn't want to do, but it was like, I've done it now, and
really cool video.
It's a good story.
Yeah,
it's a good story to tell, and no one gets a chance to do. I don't even know if it's ever been done before. So World Cup down on track with the new exposure lights, but it's like the logistics of it kept getting worse and worse. It was like, first you got to fly to Scotland, then you got to the last lift closes at 7, finishes at 7, which they already left late for us.
Yeah.
Doesn't get dark till 11 at night 'cause it's Scotland in the summer. So we're all up there at 7 at night, in the evening, just up the top. The cafe's obviously not open.
Just midged up.
This midgied, and obviously a light on your head, just attracting all the midgies just like to your face, in your helmet, in your goggles, just like, oh. And I was like, if you walk down Fort William, it probably takes like 2 hours, let alone filming it at night. Like, it took us 5-6 hours, so we didn't finish till 4 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, and then we ran back to, which it went super well. And
midges go to bed.
Then I just went back to the hotel room, got 2 hours sleep. Say again.
Do the midges go to bed?
Oh no, sorry, no,
they don't.
No.
Not when there's a big light around.
They're freaking partying. Well, that light's so bright they probably thought the sun was coming up, so like it's encouraged them all to come out. And then we just went back to the hotel and got 2 hours sleep, but then woke up at like 7 and was like, oh, I better drive to Inverness and get my flight home now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I gave myself jet lag.
So Fort William's notoriously rocky. So it's kind of the sort of thing that you really want to have some vision on the track.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredible bit of kit, yeah.
So
it
you've got
lasted the whole shoot.
Six pack on the bars.
Yep.
And then you've got the Zenith on your head.
Yeah, and I really like. There's a new mount that comes with it. It's got the GoPro mount on it.
Oh, you spotted that
Yes.
straight away.
So it's got like you clip that in, and if you've got a GoPro mount on your head, which often people do these days more and more, you can either clip it under your peak or like up on the top of your helmet.
So you've got no shadows. You kind of minimise shadows by having 2 lights, don't you?
Yeah,
Like,
so
I think it looks like it can look like overkill when you've got something like that is literally as bright as the sun. But having 2, it's like 2 angles that approach any obstacle. So you just minimise like the...
Yeah, and I would actually say the head torch is more important than the bar torch.
There you go.
Right.
Because it's just following your eyes, isn't it? It's like often your bars aren't,
There you go.
especially your tweaks and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
tweaking like that. Things pointing up over there, but you're going down there.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So you do need that. Yeah, no, it was actually fun shoot, really good crew. Got it done. Wicked.
Nice.
Shout out Exposure.
Shout out
Yeah, big
Exposure.
shout out to those guys.
If you'd like to learn more, the Exposure, what was it, 6-pack 15 and Zenith 4 are now available over on exposurelights.com. We don't have a discount code, but you can still support the show by checking them out. And if you want one, get one. Go night riding. We're going night riding, aren't we?
We're going night riding, but actually tonight.
Actually, tonight, yeah.
And do you know what's really good because this ad doesn't really have a strong start or finish. I might as well keep blabbing on about it. This one's got reflex mode, which is more intense when you need it. So you don't have to fiddle your way through all of the modes. And it's really impressive.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. So it dims when you're just on a flat fire road knocking along. And then as soon as you get into
Bumps.
it, you need it.
Yeah.
I
I quite like simple things like this USB-C charger on the back. It's got
Yeah.
a good screen on the back. It's super easy to use. The mount is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't move 1 mil when I was riding down Fort William.
Wow.
Full pelt.
Do you know what I love as well? I've had probably an exposure light for the last 15 years and they still use the same attachment. So
Yes.
all of the different mounts, I can have it on all my different bikes
Yeah.
and it still works.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Exposure.
Yeah, it's great.
Where'd you go again?
Exposurelights.com.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
All right, couple of listener questions, and then we're done. Banger of an episode.
Yeah, it's a good one. Thanks for popping in.
No, it's all good.
Popping in.
Okay. A lot of them are about Rampage.
Yeah. That's good though. I like Ryan Dodge Shaw's. He says, do the side quest sweeper gig at Rampage.
That'd be wicked, actually.
That's great.
I think it's been attempted before with people trying to do like a GoPro course preview.
Claudio.
Yeah, Claudio
Rampage.
Bearclaw tried to do it. And it's funny because when you're at Rampage and you're building, you spend all this time building your lines and stuff. You don't want the course preview guy to ask if you can use your line to do the course preview because he's obviously just trying to find the easiest way down the hill. So we used to take quite a lot of pride in them coming over and being like, move on. But I'd love to. What my idea is I wanted to, if I'd had more time and bandwidth and whatever, I haven't even asked anyone to do it, is I wanted to have 3 female athletes and 3 male athletes and do a day with them each, like from 6 in the morning till 6, 7 at night for my YouTube channel, just what they get up to in a day.
Nice.
So just go and do a day on the hill with Genon and his team. Go do a day on the hill with like Godsey.
Wicked.
Go do a day on the hill with, yeah, so that's what I wanted to do, but it might still happen. I might do, yeah.
Who would you pick out of interest? Like out of the women's and men's field? Well, we haven't gone through the women yet.
Yeah, the men's, it'd be quite cool just to do one, like maybe like Finley or someone that I don't really know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to obviously just hang out with Genon for the day to see what they get up to. And
That's a killer. That is a really good team, that is. That's Louis Raboul.
Yeah.
Who else is on the team as well?
Paul, is it?
Paul. Yeah, Paul could...
yeah. And I would obviously do Godsey. Just gonna like to hang out with him and I think he's going to win it.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good, nice thumbnail for my YouTube. Yeah, so that'd be cool, yeah.
All right, we'll do one more. At KDog91, how soon do riders know what part of the hill they can build on, and how do you design your lines?
How soon do you know?
So I remember last year, it was a bit before, you were spending some time in the cafe, zooming in on Google Earth.
Yeah, well, they'll know. They probably know 2 months before.
Yeah.
What zone it is. You get a map of the zone. you get a map of whatever, and then as far as actually what part of the hill you get to pick is on that first half day scouting day. You get a half day. You do a sign in the morning, and then you all go to the mountain and do a half day, which is pretty much like a scramble up the hill. And you that's when you just get to pick your actual line.
Right. Is that enough time? Out of interest, you know, like if you had a full day,
that's always been a mega stressful day for us.
Because you could literally turn right or left at the top, and then it can be a totally
it takes
different
you an hour
experience.
to walk up either way, you know. So it's like you could waste an hour easily just walking up the wrong side.
Yeah,
and you're always a bit Johnny Holiday when you turn up. You're not like actually dialed, and you're not ready for it. So you're wearing the wrong clothes, and I always think, you're not quite ready for what you're doing. You think,
got sand in your boots, and you get sunburn. Yeah.
You're like, it's only a half day. It's a hard half day, isn't it?
It's like one of the most important ones in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what year was it? The 23 year, where we had the battleship. That year, I actually did some research before on like Google Maps and like
maybe that's the one I'm thinking
seeing
of.
other rampages from that zone. And I saw this feature sticker. Do you remember me telling you about that? And I was like, Ollie, I want to jump up on this. And then we were looking at POVs from the year when it went around, wasn't it? And we go underneath it, and we're trying to work out, because on previous years it had gone down the other side.
Yeah.
And a lot of riders that were on the far left-hand side would go around the bottom of the battleship.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we walked straight up there, and we want to do this. And then as soon as we got there, I was just like, this is completely impossible to do. It's like so much work. Bloody well. And then bloody G came up and like tried to get on it as well. And obviously you can't just be like, no, you can't use this completely, but. And then unfortunately, G obviously hurt himself, and then Godsey wanted to do it, and it was almost too much work for me, Ollie, and Deeks. Well, Deeks never went up there anyway; he's too scared of being up there. It was almost too much work for me and Ollie, quite daunting. The landing, the top, and the lip was like a whole day. I think Ollie spent the whole day on the lip.
Yeah.
So having Godsey's team up there that year was a huge asset, and.
They did some crap work up there.
Yeah, they did some crap, not crap as in actual crap workmanship, but like
it was hard work
that we did not want to do. We were just like, don't want to be like seeing Ollie nervous. I've probably seen once or twice in my life. He had like proper shaky knees
mate.
up there. I was like, you're right, mate.
It's not good. It's not smart danger. You can feel the thing move.
Yeah,
and like the drop is so big.
Well, it's complete death on the right, and the left is just like proper helicopter.
Because you know what? There's being scared of heights. I'm not scared of heights, but I am scared of falling off something really fucking high. Yeah, and if it's like, it feels quite likely, but then you watch Team Poland up there, and they were not bothered.
Oh my god,
really?
they
not bothered.
Yeah, and then he tested it as well.
Yeah, we actually felt like right losers, didn't we?
Yeah. But anyway, I can't remember how we got onto that.
No.
But so no, they do know where they're going before,
Okay.
But I think it's quite frowned upon to go there before, but I'm sure a lot of them do.
Especially if you live there, it'd be hard not to.
Hard not to, yeah. Go get some scouting.
Don't you?
Yeah.
After work, dog walk.
Oh, got a drone with me. I'll just walk at the bottom, fly my drone up, have a look.
That's a smart man.
Yeah.
Thinking, that's good.
Yeah, so they do know where you're going, yeah.
Okay.
It can be one of the worst days as well, because you can end up traipsing around. Like, for instance, the 70-foot awful canyon. That nearly didn't happen.
Yeah.
And that's one of the most iconic. That's
right.
I feel like that's the very.
Why would it not? You just miss it, or what? What do you mean?
Nah, it's so much work.
Okay.
It doesn't look like what it finishes up with.
Yeah.
So everyone gets used to it being there, and you think, oh man, that's all. It feels like something's always been there. Once it's built, when it's something like iconic like that, you feel like how obviously you're going to jump the canyon.
Yeah.
But it was like before it was built. It's not like obvious.
Okay.
It's not even obvious whether you have the speed.
We nearly picked a way smaller one to decide, didn't we? Because I really wanted to do flip. I got flip step downs in my head that year.
Okay.
Where did I learn them? I learned them at Sea
Sea
Dogs
Dogs.
compound. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like trying to find a big flip step down. We did actually find a big one, but not massive one.
Okay.
But we found that one into
Big
the back
enough.
of that landing, and then we found another line coming in. It was over like 40-foot canyon. It would have been quite cool. And then at the end of the day, we're like walking around for ages at the end of the day, and I'm not stoked.
Nothing
Okay.
jumped out. did it,
Nothing
from the
jumped
run?
out. I'm not stoked. I'm like, shit, we've walked around for 5 hours. Like, we knew we wanted to do the battleship that year. And that was also scary because it looked like an unbelievable, unachievable amount of work to get even onto it, and it's way scarier than I thought and saw on Google.
Yeah.
And then we just were looking at this other canyon, and then I think Ollie was like looking over there. He just like shouted over, and I was just like, "Fuck it, let's do that."
And we went and stood on it. It just looked ridiculous. I still got the funny
see the
thing is, if
picture.
I ever
Oh,
get
the
on my-
Lad Science T-shirt
Yeah.
is us on the landing looking over, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, wicked.
That's what it is from the year before. Right.
That's before we built it.
But we've
That's
got
it.
pictures from Scout Day, and it just looks like an unachievable. It's like a joke. It's like two people just standing really far away from each other.
Yeah.
with a car park in between, but the car park is a massive canyon. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's a sick one actually. Yeah. So
What an amazing event! What amazing memories we've had.
Yes.
So hyped that you ever thought of doing it. To
yeah,
be
no,
honest,
it's good.
and
It's been
feel
been
so
wicked.
lucky
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
And that you've not said no to another one.
never say never.
Never say never. You said it first.
Well, hype for Rampage.
Hype for Rampage.
Thanks
Just
for coming on.
quick plug before we go. We're doing Fantasy Rampage over on the Race Companion as well. So if
Hey.
you want to actually play along, you can do that. We've got some prizes and all kinds of cool stuff going
Well, you
on.
know who Bren's picking, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We've got a good
We
pick.
do.
We're going to do like a pick the podium game, so that'll be quite fun.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
And head over to which social channels tomorrow?
Well, it'd be
Yours.
mine.
Brendog 1.
Definitely. Monster Energy and DeWalt.
Perfect. And you can see the line. We don't know what it's called yet, what you're going to call it, but
Yeah,
Oblivion.
I'm trying to get it on the GoPro Global one as well, but they're just
Wicked.
been sticking their heels in, but we'll get it on there.
All right, nice.
MTB Oblivion.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Many thanks for watching, listening. Peace and love.
We never clap at the end.
Clap it there. We'll clap away out.
You're meant to say like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Mate, what an episode.
Brilliant. I thought you were really great, Davey.
Mate, and I thought you were even better.
Thanks, dude.
Better
Thanks,
than
dude.
normal.
Oh, cheers.
Hey, how about we tell our lovely podcast community to hit subscribe here.
Yeah,
Click on the video on Ollie's face.
that's right.
Click on the video on my face.
Yeah.
And follow us at The Ride Companion on Instagram.
They can like and comment as well.
Please do.
I'm going to try and get this energy and I'm going to bring it into next week.
Let's fast forward to next week's episode.
Done.